Good evening, everyone, at the Sergio Amidei and to the member of the jury. My name is Ziad Doueiri. I'm recording this film from Paris. I just want to tell you how delighted I am when we received the news that we were going to be giving this award. I looked at your past recipient, and it is such an honor to be part of those great filmmakers and screenwriters. So I extend a very, very big hello to you. I want to tell you that I tried my best to make it to Italy, but I could not because I am working on my next film. We try to find and tear apart everything just to try to make it. And honestly, please accept my apologies. I couldn't make it. What I want to say is when we sat down to write the screenplay a couple of years ago, we didn't set out because we had a special message in mind or a special target. It actually was based on a very silly incident that happened to me, and it kept on growing in my head. And when we sat down and started laying down the story, I did not have a specific social message to say about justice or about turning the page, or about healing. It does not work with me like this. Usually when we sit down to write, it always starts with just an idea about a character who wants to go from one point to another point. And we start thinking in terms of screenplay. How can we make it more difficult for him? What does he want? What the story we're trying to tell? What are his flaws? What are his ups? What are his downs? What is he fighting? Who is he fighting? We never sit down and say, we want to change society. I find out if somebody works that way, it turns out to be usually a film about a message, and it becomes contrived and artificial. We do not work that way. But what's so funny is I think that subconsciously those big themes are embedded in our brain. We don't know how to elaborate on them. They are there, buried, but everything works in that way. And then when the film comes out, it is the audience that extract our subconscious or what's going on unconsciously in our mind. And then we tend to, while we're watching the film with the audience, we say, okay, now we understand what those filmmakers are trying to talk about. It's always an organic job. So this is a very simple film that actually took on a bigger life on its own as we were making it. The second thing that I wanted to say is, by you giving us an award, and a prestigious award especially, it helps us back home fighting some of the voices of darkness that are constantly trying to remove freedom of speech, trying to censorship, trying to freedom of expression. And Lebanon has been going through that in the last 20 years, and it hasn't been easy for some of us to be able to make it across. We have to go through the government, we have to go through the censorship bureau, and there are specific targets, there are specific organisms that are trying to fight you and hindering you from saying what you want to say. And at the end of the day, when we get awarded like this, it just makes our lives a little bit easier, and it makes our fight a little bit easier against those people. So thank you for making our life easier. I wish I could be again with you tonight, and best of luck. Thank you.